Hello, everybody. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and as always, here is my husband, Noel. He is back there driving me crazy like he always does during our shows. How is everybody? We are on the Golden Crew Raid Train. Hello, Southern Charm. Crystals, I saw you come in. We can probably talk either later tonight or give me a call tomorrow. I just saw your message. So, you guys, the Golden Crew Raid Train. I know why I was invited because you have to be over a certain age to be on the raid train. But I was talking about this earlier. I don't know whether to be flattered that I was considered for a raid train or insulted that they know how old I am. I'm just not too sure. I do it. That would be so great, except all the electronic equipment, maybe like a Nerf gun. And then when he really gets on my nerves, I can just like take the Nerf gun and he's like, nope.
SS. Really?
Y'all, we have the bin is loaded. The auction tab is loaded, ready for pre-bids. Everything I'm going to run is there. So I thought for some reason that this was a 40-minute raid train and found out about 2 days ago that it was in fact not a 40-minute, but a 20-minute raid train. So I totally like overloaded the auction tab with way too many stuff. That would be awesome. So there is probably way more than I am going to be able to run in a 20-minute raid train. However, I'm going to run 1 or 2 items, then we'll just focus solely on pre-bids, see, hopefully get through those and not miss out on anything. I'm going to start. We have about 2 minutes till they come over. I am going to start a giveaway. Let's see. We're going to do a CEO affirmation pack, but we do have a buyer's giveaway today, which is very unusual for us. I normally do not do buyer's giveaways, but it was one of the requirements of the train, so I did it. It's going to be a $10 Starbucks gift card. We'll run that when we have about 5 minutes left. A Star Wars theme. Yeah. Like not like a lightsaber, but what are their guns called on Star Wars? That would be pretty cool. Blasters. A blaster. Hello, I love discounts. I don't know if you're here. We're making Nerf gun plans so that when Noel gets on my nerves, I can just like shoot him. And moving into the new studio, the way we're setting it up, he's going to be over on my right, so it'll be a lot easier direct access to get to him. Y'all, if you have not taken a look yet, take a look at the Glowy show tomorrow morning. It is loaded. I have about 25 items, and then I have a bunch of random stuff in that show, but we have a fairy lamp tomorrow, an Amberina fairy lamp. It is beautiful. It's obviously a glower because it's in the Glow show, but we have some other stuff that is not listed that's really cool too. Let me see if I can grab one while I keep it an eye. So this is one of the items we have for tomorrow, you guys, running tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. But this is a creamer, and they call it a pirate's head creamer. It is so neat because there's a pirate's head here, and the feet are all pirate's heads. Late 1800s, totally, an amazing creamer, not one that you're going to see very often. I love when it has details like this, so I'm super excited to run this one tomorrow. It's not listed. But that's going to be a fun show. I really kind of went crazy buying for that show, and we've got a lot of different colored glass, not just clear. My favorite is clear, glowy clear glass, but we have
I think that one's going to disappear tonight.
It's not disappearing. We have a lot of Amberina and blue and some other colors too. And this one, wrong side, that oil lamp back there, that's going to be in the show tomorrow. That's a glower also. I'm going to hate myself for shipping it, but we're going to put it in the show. So, and Jill Ann, thank you so much.
Welcome in, Raiders. Grab your hats and step into Zoe's Treasures, where the relics aren't cursed. They are for sale.
Jill Ann, thank you so much for bringing everybody over. Welcome to the Golden Crew Raid Train. My name is Tracy. This is Zoe's Treasures, and we're going to sell some stuff. So if you don't know me, thank you for first of all for hanging out and coming on in. Thank you very much, Jill Ann. I appreciate that. We are going to be with you for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to go see Eve Jack Peace. So Eve Jack Peace is a newer seller to me, so I'm super excited to go check out their show. First of all, before we do anything, I've got to sneeze. Oh my goodness, I'm going to sneeze in a second. Nope, not yet. You're good. I'll tell you when. But thank you so much to Vintage Hive in Virginia and PBJ Bargain for inviting me to this train. Before you got here, I was just saying, I'm very flattered and honored to be on the train, but I'm a little like, I don't want people like I don't like the over 50 thing. It makes me feel old. But, you know, it is what it is. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me here. What's up, Sean? Hello. We are going to run some stuff. We have everything is pre-listed. All auctions at Zoe's Treasures start at $1. Shipping is a max of $4.50. Check that show notes too. We always put coupons in there. If you're new to us, if you have some rewards codes, or if you've never bought on Whatnot before. And with that, let's get going. Right now, the giveaway we have is a CEO affirmation pack. There are CEO affirmation cards. That's what's running, and we'll do a buyer's giveaway as we get close to the end of tonight. So let's get on over here. I'm going to run 1 or 2 items, and then we're just going to hop on over to pre-bids and make sure we get those. But let's start with this Bohemian glass pieces. These are so beautiful. I put 2 pieces together, and so you're going to get a cup and a bowl. And I just love the red. They are so gorgeous. Check out this bowl. How beautiful is that? You've got all that etching all along there. And then we have the cup. Did I see? We have a little scratch in the cup, but you know what's cool about the cup? It's a glower. That glass down there on the bottom glows too. You're going to get both pieces. We're going to start them out at $1. And let's do 10 seconds. We're running right now. And just the bottom of that glass glows, but how cool is that? I love anything that glows. Thank you for your bids. Crystals Vintage, that is heading to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, let's do one more, then we'll do pre-bids. Let's do a powder. I want to skip that one. Let's go and do a blue and white teapot. This one is so pretty. If you are a blue and white collector, look at this one. Who's going to get that giveaway? Mama Marge, congratulations. Thanks for being here today. So we have a blue and white teapot. It is in great shape. Let me just make sure. No chips or cracks. It has been used, so maybe needs a little extra deep cleaning. But it would be a perfect addition. Is there a chip? No. Be a perfect addition to your blue and white collection. We're going to pull it back just a bit. And that is up and running right now. I'll turn it around slowly so you can see how pretty it is all the way around. Even look at that detail right there. Kind of looks like those are phoenixes on there, doesn't it? Thank you, Common Sense Thrift. My husband has a fancy tech. If it was up to me, I would be on a cell phone. Megan, thank you so much. That is going to you.
Thank you.
All right, I'm going to pop over and we're going to focus on the pre-bids because we have about 16 minutes. I want to make sure I get those. So let's do this butter pat. We're going to start with the banger right off the bat. We have a Flow Blue butter pat. Look at this one. It has a little mark on the back, like a maker's mark, but I don't know who that maker's mark is from. We're going to switch the camera here. There you go. So there's like that's a maker's mark of some sort. And then we have the front of that. How gorgeous is that? Look at that butter pat. It is standard butter pat size. Running right now. See if I can get it above the chat. There we go. Thank you so much for your bids on this. I don't come across the Flow Blue ones very often. Every now and then. Southern Charm, thank you. That is going to you. Perfect butter pat there. Let's do this Mousse Creamer. I just had a crazy creamer show and got this in. Oh, Reworker's Passion, thank you so much for being here. So we just got this in too late for my crazy creamer show. So guess what? Here it is in this show. It is a mousse. So when I research this, they say mousse or elk. I'm going with mousse on this, not elk. It is in wonderful shape. And we're going to go ahead and get that running right now. Up and going. Thank you so much for your bid. And Sean, with the first purchase, congratulations.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Hello, Swamp Chick. Let's do these cruels. Ducks in the chat. Thank you, guys. Ducks in the chat for a first purchase. I always forget. I think it's going to be a thing that I just do not remember this. I'll get there someday. I can remember in other people's show. Can't remember in mine. Okay, so we're going to do these in sets of 2. So we have the boys and then we have the girls. So we're going to start with the boys. These are the Hummel Cruels. So this one has all of the 4 backing pieces. It is in really great shape. And this is like that that plasticky type. So it's like the Sirocco, if that makes sense. And then we have this one. This has a little bit of tape back there. You can see a piece of tape hanging off, but it is still good. It does have all its things to hold it in there. And you're going to get both of these. Let's see if I can turn them around the right way. There you go. Both of these beautiful boys, 13 by 10 is the size. And they're running right now. So you can get a pair. You can have a really pretty set to hang up on your wall. Or if you have a booth, these things are awesome in booths. They sell pretty great in antique booths. Thank you for your bids. Patty Woo, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and do the girls now.
On its way to you.
Let me pin this and we will do the pretty girls here. They have the boys doing fun stuff, like what were they doing? Like fishing and stuff. They have the girls doing housework. That ain't fair. Not fair at all. So we have her out there in her garden. And the back is the same. And then we have this one doing the wash, hanging up her clothes. This back is a little loose, so you may want to tack that down, but it is all attached still. And it is the same size, 10 by 13, and they are running right now. Trying to get both of them in there. These are really cool. I love the crewels. My new studio space that we are creating right now, hopefully it'll debut next Friday. One of my backdrops is all crewels that I've kind of gathered up from around my house.
Thank you, Sean.
Patty, congratulations. Those are heading to you. What do we have next? Let's go down here. I'm trying to get the ones that I've seen there for a little bit. This is actually from my personal collection. So you are going to get a mail or a napkin holder and 4 vintage napkins, cloth napkins, but you get the wood owl. It's in great shape. It does have a little wear. It's been around a while. Hello, PBJ Bargains. But you're going to get the whole set. So it is ready to display. Napkins, no staining on them. They're in great shape. I've used this whole thing just like this as display for quite a while. Yes, stay on the train, you guys. There's still so many great people after me. Crystal's Vintage, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do the red and white butter pat. So this one has, it says Japan on the back of it, and it has kind of like a Asian Oriental type theme going on. It is a really pretty one. It is a little bit chunkier and thicker than the last one. And that is running right now. If I can, there you go. I always turn them the wrong way. Thanks for your bids. Keeping my eye on the time. I'm always worried on raid trains about the time. Megan, thank you. Let's see if the other butter pat is here. We're going to go over and do this bunny. If you like this, you guys, this is a antique milk glass Westmoreland bunny. So it is milk glass. You have the bunny here. You've got little like clovers all the way around. This is really old milk glass. Tomorrow in my glow show, I have the cat and the dog one like this. So let me put it like that so you can see it. And we'll also take a look at the glow. I know we have a few lights here, but it does glow green. The older the milk glass is, it does glow green. 7 inches in diameter. And that bunny is running right now. My husband sets that all up, Wheeler Treasures. So we run everything through a computer and multiple cameras and a soundboard. There you go. Now we can see it a little bit better. He turned some lights off for me. Thank you so much. And Patty, that is going to you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's do the Wade Piggy Bank. They are cute. Aren't they Southern Charming? Tomorrow, like I said, I have the cat and the dog ones. I have an owl one that I kept. I pulled the owl out. I found one with 3 owls just like that. That I put in my personal collection, though. All right. This is the second time ever that I've had one of these. This is a Wade's England. So you know the little Wades that everybody collects? Well, this is a Wade's England big old piggy bank. Let's take a look up close. This one is in wonderful shape. So you've got look at the tie, just how cute this is. It is ceramic. That's where you would put your money in there. It has the stopper and it says Wade England on the bottom. And it is 6.5 inches tall. And it is truly a piggy bank. And that's running right now. Thank you for your bids. I thought this was cool because normally we only see the tiny little collectible Wades, but to find a Wade that looks way different, I thought was a pretty neat thing. And Jean Soley with the first purchase. Thank you. Everybody put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Next up, we have a tea basket. Now, it looks like a Longaberger. It is not a Longaberger, but it is really cool and it is very Longaberger-esque. So we have your wooden top, and this is in wonderful shape. And then you have the liner in there, and it's a very well-made basket. Nice and clean. And of course, it says it's embroidered with the tea label on that. It is 6 inches by 4 inches, and that is running right now. You can take the liner out if you don't want the liner. And Patty, congratulations. That is going to you. All right, we're going to run one more item, and then we're going to start the buyer's giveaway because I want to make sure we have time to run it. Maybe 1 or 2 more items. Let's do this vintage hanky. Let me make sure I get the right one because we had a few of them. This one is so pretty. Look at this one. All right, so I'm going to open it all the way up. It is a 12-inch square hanky. What does it say down here? I cannot read this. Something cotton. So we have a 12-inch square hanky. It is so pretty. That is like an applique. That is not embroidery. And that is a little piece of lint. That is running right now. So it is vintage. It is in really great shape for vintage. Ranch Hand Finds, congratulations. That's heading to you. Let's do our milk glass piece. This is a McKee milk glass piece, right? Oh, look at that, Sean. We're on the same wavelength right here. McKee milk glass piece. Beautiful, no chips or cracks. Love the pattern on this one. We have any green? No, not a whole lot of glow on this one. Still, it's a beautiful pattern. There's your bottom. Let me show you the inside. Nice and clean, totally usable. Maybe just a little bit of vintage glitter in there. And that is running right now. Thank you so much for your bids. Okay, I'm looking for the next item. Where in the world did we put that? Oh, there it is, right there, right in front of my face. Thank you so much. And Sean, that is going to you. Thank you, thank you. Let's do Pink Depression. Who loves some Pink Depression glass? I mean, it is just the most girly, elegant glass ever, besides Crystal. I think Crystal's pretty elegant. But we have a Pink Depression glass etched tidbit tray. I was going to say appetizer tray, but tidbit tray sounds just so much better, right? Sounds so much fancier. So if I get my hand under there, I don't know if you can see it. We've got gorgeous etchings on there.
Sean.
You think so too?
Sean,
Yes.
is the boss telling you to bid?
And it is 12 inches, so it's a nice size tidbit tray running right now, Pink Depression glass. Trish, congratulations. That is a first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
I love discounts. You don't like Fenton. You don't like pink milk glass. We're going to have a discussion here. This is starting to impede on our friendship. Really. All right, let's take a look at this gorgeous vase here. This is the next one up. This is a vintage Bristol glass, hand painted. Look at those beautiful colors. It reminds me of fall-like colors. Absolutely. This is so granny core, so cottage core. We're going to get that going here. It does not glow. Usually Bristol glass will glow. This has a very faint green. There's not much. I wouldn't call it a glower. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece. Thank you for your bids. All right, we have 3 minutes. I'm going to drop the time down and run these a little bit quicker. Tadpoles, thank you. So we could try to get through as many as we can.
Thank you.
I am going to start the buyer's giveaway right now. It is a $10 Starbucks gift card. It is an actual card that will be mailed to you that is going. So if you've already purchased, you can get in there. Let's try to run these as fast as we can. We're going to do the Liberty Blue dinner plate right here. So this one does have a hanger already on the back. You could soak it and get that off. But we have the Liberty Blue, 10-inch diameter. I think so, 10-inch diameter. Beautiful plate. Let me just change the auction time. We're going to go down to 5 seconds. 3-second restart. Running right now. 5 seconds. We're moving fast now. Wrench and Finds, thank you. That is going to you. Let's see, we've got 2 minutes. Let's see how many. You guys, this is probably a banger piece. This may be the last piece we run today. This is Fenton. This is signed Fenton. Let's do a close-up really quick. This is a hippo. You guys need a house hippo. House hippos are good luck. Signed, hand-painted B. Stanley. Fenton figurine. How gorgeous is this house hippo? Absolutely stunning. Again, it is original Fenton. Hard to find. I have not seen these hippos that often. 5 seconds. Are you ready? It is going right now. Fenton hand painted. Figurine stands about 3.5 inches tall. Has a good texture going around here. Very unique piece of Fenton. And I have more of those coming up in shows. Not the hippos. We have other critters that I was able to get a hold of. Thank you so much for your bids. And Sean, congratulations. All right, you guys, I think we have time for one more item. We are going to do this turtle because the turtle's been sitting there. It is adorable. It is a planter. It is ceramic. Look at that. Doesn't even look like it's ever been used. Ceramic turtle, planter. We're going to run that right now. 5 seconds, going now. Glazed only on some parts where the shell is, unglazed where the feet and the head go. And it is clean for a planter. And we got a raid as soon as this is over. You guys, thank you so much. Stay on the train. We are going to Eve Jack Piece right now. Megan, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and raid. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Vintage Hive in Virginia and PBJ Bargain for having me here. Let's go start our raid. You got it already for me? Thank you. All right.